Kamusta naman po yung puso ni Alden ngayon? Parang may nagpapakilig daw po kasi. Paano po siya? Kamusta po siya sa set?
That I don't know about and he doesn't tell me about no matter how close we are. But all I told, sa set, he's even happier.
Wow.
Ang saya-saya niya. And I told him, and RJ, sabihin ko rin sa kanya, sabi ko, RJ, I don't know what's up with you, but I want to tell you that it's so clear to me that you're in a good place right now. And I like you like this. That's all I do.
It says it all. Thank you po, Direk.
Thanks, guys.
Toph, from your character's perspective, how does the symbolism of Pulang Araw influence your motivations, beliefs, or interactions within the storyline? Malalim to, Prof.
Malalim nga. Prof kasi yung nagtanong. So, well, basically po kasi, in my character's perspective, when I started to dissect Eduardo de la Cruz, there's so much happening within yung atmosphere of emotions that was involved during the World War II. So, yung nagsimula yung pagkikwento ng storya ng Pulang Araw na very light lang. Wala talaga eh. Hindi mo alam mo na magkakaibigan ng mga Hapon at ang mga Amerikano at ang mga Pilipino during that time. But yung character development kasi ni Eduardo, parang as the story goes along, all of it came from childhood. Nagsimula nung siya'y bata pa, tinakwil ng kanyang ama, tapos nabuhay siya kasama ang kanyang half-sister at namatay ang kanilang ina. And then sa murang edad si Eduardo, inalagaan na niya ang kanyang sarili at ang kanyang kapatid. Yun ang kanyang priority sa buhay during that time. And yung pagkikwento ni Eduardo sa kanyang perspective during that time ng World War II is puro pasakit ang binibigay ng mga dayuhan. Maraming linya si Eduardo na malalim ang hugot. Kagaya lamang nung meron na isang line na nag-stick sa akin na hindi ko makakalimutan. Kakashoot lang natin ito, Direk. Sabi ni Eduardo, mabuhay ang Pilipinas na lagi na lamang sinasakop ng mga dayuhan. Kamatayan at kaparusahan ang dapat sa mga hayop na kagaya ninyo. Tapos kausap niya yung mga Hapon. So I think yung lalim nung despair, nung anger ni Eduardo to all the people who tries to always, sakupin ang Pilipinas is, I think yun ang common sentiments natin as Filipinos. Yun yung lagi nating tanong, bakit ba tayo laging sinasakop? Bakit ba tayo nagpapasakop? And I think doon ko na-discover na as early as 1940s, we always have that mentality na parang regardless kung maraming sumasakop sa atin, hindi mawawala yung dugo ng pagiging Pilipino sa atin. Na lagi natin ipaglalaban kung ano yung tama para sa ating lahat. And I think that's one of the reasons why I fell in love with the character of Eduardo. Kasi he always fights for something na dapat para sa lahat. Hindi lang kung ano yung sabihin ng ibang lahi or mga dayuhan sa atin na dapat nating gawin. Hindi ganun kadaling nagpe-bend si Eduardo. Nilalaban niya. So, yun, ang lalim lang. Ang lalim lang din talaga ng dynamics. Actually, all of us, all our characters represents a certain person in society. Like foreigners, diba? Magkapatid, si Adelina, and Teresita, the performers, and all of our cast members here represent someone who have lived during World War II. And I'm just so happy and proud that we are all able to work together in this project kasi parang very brilliantly written to, and at the same time, the messaging of Pulang Araw, hindi lang siya, yun nga yung paulit-ulit kong sinasabi, hindi lang siya teleserye, hindi lang siya historical serye. It's a project, it's a relevant project that will showcase the legacy of the Filipinos during that time. Yung darkest time natin sa history.
Feeling ko kahit ngayong 2024, lahat ng miyembro ng present society natin, may makikita sila sa mga karakter na makikilala natin sa Pulang Araw. Okay, ayan. At para sa huling katanungan,